The following program is for adult audiences only.
The Podcast Playground. Hooray!
Running on empty with Mr. Windy.
Yeah. Good morning, boys and girls of northern Michigan. You don't gotta ask me if I'm here, because you already know I'm here, because I'm already talking. So, boy, we got a lot going on around here. Holy shit. I ain't gotta watch my mouth on my show. So, you don't gotta ask me if I'm here. I'm going to ask you if you're there. You can't, all them old phones you have, 15 or 20 old phones, I need a new phone, man. This phone is, I don't want to disparage minorities, but this phone right here is not for, the power people. So, but I could use, and listen, every month now, I'm down to like $15 or $20 before I will be broke. And that is not cool. So what I have to do now, I have to make my way to either San Diego, California, or Kauai, Hawaii, and get on a tuna boat. I'm allowed to make $28,000 on top of my Social Security retirement. So I got to watch how much they pay you. Give me $7,000, thank you. Another $7,000, thank you. Another $7,000, thank you. I can't make any more than that. I can't live on $720 a fucking month, man.
Well, that's your own fault for not putting more into Social Security.
Wait, well, hold on a minute. I put everything in I was supposed to put in.
How many years were you not on the books working?
Only 4. From 1999, they said, to 2004. And I'll tell you when that was. When I worked for Shelby Smith, an old rancher, you can work, it's an old cattle rancher, you live on their property, and they have the right to pay you under the books, and so they pay you. He was paying $3 an hour, man, $30 a day, but you live on his property, and everything's all covered, but you got to buy your own food. So they told me, we got you from 1999 to 2004, not paying in.
Well, you must not have worked hard or something, because you didn't make much money. The more money you make, the more you get in Social Security.
No, in 1999, remember that they were afraid that the computers might not roll over to 2000. They were afraid the computers might not roll over to 2000. So I was working for that old cattle rancher for cash under the table. I said, I might as well work for you, because if the computers don't roll over and we're all in trouble and there ain't no money in the bank or nothing, I'm like, okay, so there we went. Yep. And then they listen to this bullshit. Then they crashed them planes into the Twin Towers, which got you fired from K-Rock, where we used to work, but you mouthing off about the worst collapse you ever seen since the New York Mets.
I was suspended, not fired. Thank you very much.
Okay. My bad. You were suspended, not fired. But what I want to tell you, the job that I had in Texas, you were suspended. I tried to suspend myself from my job. I told my old man rancher boss, I said, Shelby, they done crashed their plane into the Twin Towers. Now they crashed another one into the other tower. We are under attack. We cannot cut any more wood today. We cannot cut any more hay and bale hay today. I'm have to go and fight. And he said, he always called me son. Son, there ain't nothing we can do about that right there.
And this has nothing to do with the reason why you get 720 piss-ass dollars. It's because you didn't make any money. That's why.
No.
I mean, that's the way it works.
Hold Hold on a minute here. You know, here's where I think you're.
Okay, go ahead. I'll hear you out. But the more you make, the more you get for Social Security. That's the way it works.
Okay, listen. I am entitled to make $28,000 on top of what I get. That should be enough to live a halfway decent life. $28,000. Like if I go shrimping and I make another $7,000 in 1 month, great. Add that on to my $700 for that month.
What about your 401k or anything you invested in? Stocks, bonds, mutual funds?
401k. I have life insurance that I can draw on. I have life insurance that I can draw on, Aetna or whoever they are. They're like, you've been paying on your life insurance now for 10 years, 20 years. If you ever need any money, give us a call. And then what?
Did you call them up? Maybe you could use some cash. You're broke.
I'm not that broke. I can listen.
You just said you were broke.
I'm $300 in my account. That's not really broke. That's like homeless living in Florida. You're not far from broke. But if you can maintain, keep your head above the water, if you can, but here's the problem. Let me tell you something. Here's what fucks me every time. I get paid my Social Security money every fourth Wednesday of the month. When you run these months like this one, July, and then 2 ago, May, where they have 5 Wednesdays in the month, I wound up getting my money on the fourth Wednesday. But I got another Wednesday to go, and then I got to get into the next month. On the next month, how many weeks does it get to 4? Holy fuck. So every single month, I'm running closer and closer to where I ain't going to make it. So,
well, I'm hoping to get that life policy signed over to me. Can we get it? Can we spin up a policy on you? I know you say you're living to 125, but I really highly doubt it.
Listen, Gentry.
You sound pretty weak today, actually. You sound like Biden at a debate.
No, you know what I'm doing today is I have not eaten in 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
I have not eaten anything.
Why is that?
3 days. Because I'm falling back into the same trap where I don't even have the fucking energy to walk to that fucking store. So,
is there a hotel or something over there where I can get you some accommodations, maybe get you a meal, a shower?
There's a Mansalona motel, but it's not really. It's month by month. It's not really a motel. I thought it was, and I don't really Gentry. Listen, all I really need to do, really.
Really?
No.
What is it?
I need to get a hold of Rhonda.
Help me, Rhonda. Help me get out of the streets.
No, listen, Rhonda, she listens to my show, so I can't fuck myself up by saying anything bad.
Well, you already, I think, screwed that up earlier in the program.
No, I didn't say Rhonda. No, I didn't.
But you said how broke you are. They don't want to be a landlord to somebody that's broke.
No. She knows if I'm down there in Fort Myers, then I'm not broke because I got your deep pockets to lean on.
I don't know about that.
Well, she don't either. That's why you ain't got to worry about it. All you got to do is send her the one fax that you sent her the one time that says yes, we pay him lots of money. And she's like, okay, great. Well, then I'm in. Long as I pay her, I'm in. But you got to be an official in the old podcast playground and fucking whatever else you got going on over there. But when that comes official to her, and then she says, oh, this is official right here. Goddamn, this is a real employer. Gentry Thomas Odom, proprietor of the podcast playground. He rakes in money from Shaquille O'Neal. He rakes in money from these guys on the triple, whatever it is, bunch of three guys that talking a bunch of bullshit. Outlast, outlaw.
Don't forget about Robert Horry, the 7-time NBA champion.
They never told me that. But here's all.
You know who Big Shot Bob is, right?
Yes, I know. Big Shot Bob Shop, right?
That's Robert Horry, 7-time NBA champion. Do your research. He's on the network. Hope you don't listen to this show. He'll be running from the network.
Wait a minute, man. I remember Horry. His last name is spelled Horry, like Horry.
Yeah, Robert Horry.
It's pronounced Horry. It's pronounced. Listen, I think I could scoop that guy, Gentry. You know, I think I could scoop him.
What do you mean by scoop him? Like score on him, you think?
And do my left-handed hook.
Man, you didn't even score against me. I wiped your ass with the court.
No, because what you did in your chicken shit, sorry-ass little motherfucking way, you got that one fucking basketball goal in your driveway, and you've been practicing on that motherfucker for years.
Stay away from the crack.
Years.
Stay away from the crack.
And so you can sit out there by the shed, back there where my $500 blazer is, and back there where all my other shit is, and I watched you do it. You sat right back there by the shed, and you pumping fucking 5-pointers. I was like, that's a dirty motherfucker right there. He's got it figured out where the hoop is and where he is, and you can't just step up there and say, I'll beat your little scrawny ass in your own fucking driveway. So, yep.
So you admit I whipped your ass. Thank you.
Hey. You did whip me from shooting 3-point shots, but listen, tell your people who are listening, when we faced off and I said, go ahead, Gentry, slap me in the face, and you took your swing and you hit my hand, but my hand hit my face, and you said, I slapped your face. I said, no, you didn't. You slapped my hand. My hand hit my face. Let me show you how to slap somebody's face. And Yendo is sitting there filming. I said, are you ready? And you said, yeah, I'm ready. I said, I don't think you're ready. And I fucking took a swing, because you said, yes, I am, really.
Your show is starting to bore me, by the way.
Hey, shut the fuck up for 1 minute. You took a swing at me. And I blocked it with my hand, and your hand hit my hand, and my hand hit my face. Okay, so that's as close as you got. Now it's my turn. Now, when I tell you, are you ready? And you said, yes, I am. And I can tell by looking at you that you ain't fucking ready. But you said...
I don't have to be ready to beat you.
Well, goddamn, listen, son of a bitch. I took that swing and popped you across your fucking side of your fucking face, and I had to catch you before you hit the ground. Remember, I caught you, and I said, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to fuck you up like that right there. I thought you would...
It felt like I got hit by a feathered pillow.
Ah!
Like soft serve ice cream, real soft. Sissy boy type shit.
When I asked you, really, a feathered pillow that sends you to the floor, to the sand in the plantation fucking parking lot. And when I asked Yando, when I told Yando, I said, did you see that shit? He said, no, because it happened so fast. Right, because I swung on you so fucking fast. You didn't fucking know what was going on, man. You don't want to fight me. You don't want me to ball my fist up and swing that at you.
You sound like you're Biden right now, like you want to step out of the race. So I don't try to. It's real easy to be a tough guy on the phone, here. Come on down here and let's see how big a boy you are, Mr. Windy.
Oh, fuck.
You little pussy.
Okay, you want me to go ahead? All right. Okay, you know what the score is right there. Come on down here. Okay, I got to get me a ride to the airport. Then I got to get a flight to Fort Myers. Then I got to catch what do they call that? And
Uber.
Whoever out there where you're at, Briar Briarcliff neighborhood out there on 6 Mile Cypress. Then I got to look across the road and figure out which one you're at over there, because you are fucking stupid, man. If you don't think that I can't figure out where you are, Briarcliff, you're in Briarcliff or Briarwood, I don't give a fuck. If I look at the map, okay, hey, sorry, man. Holy shit, sorry, thank you. Come on over here. Yeah.
Watch what you're doing out there.
Now they're delivering my food. Thanks, man. You're awesome. I'm doing a radio show. What's your name? Rudy. And you work for Papa K's. Okay, Rudy, when you listen to Mr. Windy running on empty, you're on Mr. Windy's radio show right now. Right now. Yep. All right, Rudy, thanks, man. You're awesome. I wish I'd have been watching. My bad. All right, man, thanks. Thanks, you guys. Food's awesome. Thanks.
Running on empty with Mr. Windy.
Okay.
You got a special delivery. I thought you were broke. You got Uber Eats.
No, listen, Gentry, here's the deal. I am broke, but I have to eat. If I don't eat, I will die. If I don't drink water, I will die. There's just a bunch of shit that I have to do. I have fallen back into the hole. That I got a warning from a month ago.
You talking about, when God came down and told you had to slow down?
I couldn't even walk to the store. I said, I have to go back. I can't. I have no energy. I'm going to crash. I'm going to black out. And so that's when I quit drinking for 2 weeks. Now listen to what happened. I went and had my lipid panel done at my doctor out there in Mansalona Family Practice, and they said, man, that 2 weeks you quit drinking, that 2 weeks sure shaped everything up, because last time your liver numbers were high. This time your liver numbers are very normal. I said, right, because I'm German and I'm Lithuanian, and they're drinkers. And so if I just like shrimp and just quit drinking for a little bit, I can make a recovery. But I can't do like I did before. I drank for a year straight.
So what happened? Last show we did, you were smashed. You only had one show sober.
Yeah, but you know what? Listen to me right now. I'm not smashed right now. I do have a, where's it at?
Borderline. You're borderline today.
Yeah, but wait a minute, man. How the fuck old are you?
45.
What are you how much?
45.
You're 45. Okay, guess what, funny boy? Let's go ahead and see where you are in 20 fucking years, because that's where I'm at. You can't look at somebody who's virtually 20 years older than you and say, well, I think you're fucking up. Well, wait the fuck a minute.
Okay, well, what kind of advice can you give somebody? Because you've obviously lived life wrong. You're broke. Your Social Security doesn't pay your bills, and you're living in a van. So what do you say to a guy that's 20 years younger that don't turn out to be like you?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
I did. Don't make the mistake I made when I got out of the military. I said, I'm going to go find my asshole brother. Just like that song says, he's a goddamn shrimper. I'm going to go be a goddamn commercial fisherman, and I'm going to go out there and chance the hurricanes and chance the sharks and chance the breakdowns and chance all the shit you do, and I'm going to make my living doing that. And you know what? They will tell you when you read about commercial fishermen, especially Fort Myers Beach, especially Tampa, especially anywhere, a lot of them people, when their boats go down, they are never heard of again. Do you know on the Edmund Fitzgerald, which is a fucking a boat up here, the song, the ballad of the Edmund Fitzgerald, Do you know none of those crewmen were ever found? That boat broke in two, and that boat went down, and there were 28 men on that boat.
So what's your advice? Don't be a fisherman? Is that the advice?
Well, I'll tell you what. You better, don't be a fisherman. Oh, well.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be crabbers.
Right. You know what? Maybe you should let your babies grow up to be cowboys, because they're just riding horses and chasing cows around. But you know what? My nephew Shane will tell you right now that his boss told him one time this one old fucking cow was trying to kick him, and he told his boss, that old motherfucker was trying to beat my ass, and his boss said, I'll show you how to handle that old motherfucker. His boss stepped in the ring with that old bitch, and she fucking kicked him in the ribs and put him in the hospital, and the old man died. The old man died because that cow kicked him right in the fucking ribs and fucked him up.
So don't be a cowboy. Don't be a fisherman. What about Hooters? Now, that's probably where a lot of your Social Security comes from, those successful years making wings at Hooters.
And okay. And Hooters is good. But if you're going to work at Hooters and you're going to do like I did and eat their wings every day.
You got to eat out the women and not the wings.
They don't. Yeah, but the women eat your Coke. You eat them and they eat your Coke.
You talking about cocaine?
Well, that too. Debbie will tell you that.
Eat the Coke. What are you saying?
Listen, when you, all them pretty girls that work there, every one of them has 5 boyfriends. They all do, and all them boyfriends turn them on to all the pretty things that they want to have. I was only the number 1 line cook. So, because I was able to make out the schedule before I was the kitchen manager, which I became the kitchen manager, I could make out the schedule and decide which girls would work on the nights that I worked. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the busiest nights. I don't need stupid fucking people. 12,500 we're doing every 8-hour shift. That's a record. Saturday night, 11,800. Another record. I need girls that haul ass. Well, I had one named Debbie. Good old Debbie. She found out that I kept my 8-ball back there in the cooler where the lettuce and tomatoes were. And I seen that son bitch come out one night. Debbie, you're up. George, you remember George? George, come on, Debbie. You're up. Get your food. Well, she come up. Gentry, she had flour. Oh, I can talk about them. You remember Joe shut me off on his show because they were advertisers on K-Rock. So I could not talk about them on K-Rock. So Joe, he said, I just saved you. I said, oh, you fucking saved me. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker snorted all my Coke. So anyway, Debbie comes over with fucking cocaine all over both her nostrils, man. Both of them. And they're down her lip. And I'm like, where in the fuck did you get that from? And then I go back in the cooler and find my stash by the lettuce and tomatoes. And it's halfway gone. My Coke was half. But I didn't care because she told me to meet me back here. Meet me.
Let's get the show back on track. So were those your glory days looking back when you were on the wings at Hooters, or was it the oil rigging? Was it the radio? What are the glory days for you?
Hang on. It was all in my 20s, man. I did the oil rigging in Louisiana on crew boats and supply boats and standby boats and tugboats and offshore tugboats. And then I got tired of that. And I got tired of shrimping because you're shrimping from Texas to Louisiana to Florida. I got tired of that. I worked my way to Florida. Now I'm strictly shrimping with my oldest brother, Stephen Edward Shaw.
When is the advice coming, is what I'm wondering. You were going to give some advice?
Okay, I will tell you.
What did you learn in all these years?
Don't sweat the small shit. Don't sweat the small shit. Fuck that boat. Fuck that boat. Fuck that boat right there. Fuck that boat right there. Find you something else to do, man. I'm telling you right now. Then people know I'm very good friends with them. Do you know I can go to Erickson and Jensen, Fort Myers Beach right now? I get a job on any boat that I want, but I don't want to. And I can go. Well, Trico's out. Yeah, Billis is out.
So I'm still trying to understand the advice. It's fuck that boat. Fuck that boat. Fuck that boat.
My life is based on working on the water. On the water. Not, when I met you on K-Rock, when you met me at the door, I came straight off a crabbing boat when I met you.
You were living pretty good at K-Rock. They were taking care of you. Well, Brad Beasley was giving you a nice big check.
Yeah, but wait a minute. And then what happened? Everybody, all of a sudden, I got a flat tire. And when you fucking dork, Omelet and I were running the show, the Joe Scott show. And Joe called in and said, I got a flat tire. Wait the fuck a minute. I'll get in my Blazer and I'll ride to your house and I'll change your flat tire. Well, then he said, well, they stabbed 2 of his tires and he ain't got but 1 spare. And that's when I told Omelet. I said, I know what he's doing. And I pulled out my credit card and I started tapping it on the table like somebody chopping coke, Do you know that fuck was there in like 15 minutes? He come across that Cape Coral Bridge. He was in it. He didn't have no goddamn flat tire. He didn't have shit. He said, what am I going to do with you? I said, you're not going to do shit with me, man. What the fuck? I come off a fucking crabbing boat. I come off a fucking shrimp boat. I didn't go to broadcast school. You can tell your buddy Imlet and Finster and Joe Scott and all them that all go to college to be on the radio. I never did it.
I never went to college to be on the radio.
What?
I never went to no college to be on the radio.
Well, then how did you wind up there?
Nepotism, really. My old man was in the business.
Well, then did he go to college?
No.
All right. Oh, okay. Okay, great. Okay. Great, you're all DJs and all that stuff. So here we are. We're trying to get back to my show, man.
Yeah, when are you going to do something with your show? Give some advice. You were going to talk about all these different things, and here we are. You ain't done shit.
Bullshit. I'm telling you right now what I'm going to do.
Are you needing me to send you some money to put you up in a hotel so you can get a nice meal and a hot shower?
I'll tell you what, if you could do that, Gentry, I will. I'll tell you what, if you were to do something like that right there and give me a fucking break, because I'm going to tell you right now, I am about to fucking crack the fuck up.
Running on empty with Mr. Windy.
It's just too much. I went through the entire winter, living in this van in the fucking snow. Now I'm going through the summer. The next winter is getting ready to come. And
Summer's supposed to be fantastic in northern Michigan. Why aren't you having any fun?
Yeah, because, look, man.
What happened to the fun, Mr. Windy? Where's that guy?
Okay. The fun, Mr. Windy, will be at the motel if you can score me one. I don't have a motel. I'm out here in my fucking van. There's no electric. There's no water. There's nothing. I sit here every day and don't do shit.
Well, you told me you were saving your money. Why aren't you saving your money?
It's my fucking fault. Everything that I do that doesn't work out right for me is my fucking fault. And so I have to make a move. I have to decide which way am I going to go? Do I want to come down there where you are? Hotter than fuck? No. Do I want to go to California? Hotter than fuck? No.
It's nice in San Diego.
Hawaii, you know what? You know, there's an idea right there. You know what? I'm fucking tired of this shit, Gentry. Why don't you do me a favor and look up, for me to get to Hawaii, I gotta go to San Diego first. Try to find me a way to get to San Diego. I'll get right the fuck out of here right now. I'm fucking tired of it, man. I really am. I need to get to San Diego, California. Then I can jump on a cruise ship and be a cook or a chef or anything and jump off the fucking boat when I get to fucking Honolulu.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like a very good idea. It's expensive in San Diego and Hawaii.
No.
Why can't you just find a job like around the corner from you? You know, working at a garden or something.
The only place there is to work around here is you walk down to McDonald's or you walk down to BP.
So you got to move somewhere where there's some action, baby. You got to get some action. Call me later. I'll hook you up, man. Call me later. I'll give you some money.
Yeah.
I love you, Mr. Windy.
What? You ain't hanging up on me. I have to move somewhere where there's more action, okay? I got to get to Hawaii and fish for tuna fish. I got to get to California and fish for swordfish or dive for sea urchins. I don't give a fuck. But I cannot stay here where there is absolutely, positively, 100% not one fucking thing to do. I'm not, as the car went by, that sounded good, man. I goes car, right. Is there any lake over there? Nope. Any crabs? Nope. Any shrimp? Nope. Any lobster? Nope. They got bumper stickers that say, Great Lakes, no salt, no sharks. Right. I can appreciate that. Water's cold, but there's no salt, there's no sharks, but ain't no shrimp, ain't no oysters, there ain't no fucking clams, there's no crabs. There's not shit. There's not. So I don't want to disparage you because I know they listen to my show up here and they'll come by here, start firing bottle rockets and maybe 22 magnums at me. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't doing that. Come on, man. I mean, fuck. I was so happy to get away from the BRQ because I spent a year there. And it's a church place. It's church. You go to church and you don't drink and you have eggs for breakfast and you have a sandwich for lunch and you have a piece of chicken for dinner and you go to sleep at 8 o'clock at night and you get back up at 5 o'clock. But I made good money there. I made $20,000 working for that church. But it's the worst thing that could ever happen to me because I went through a year without drinking. Then I got away from there with this band, and now I'm turned loose like the Pearl Jam song. We unleashed a lion. The lion was unleashed when I left the BRQ in Asheville, North Carolina. And so now here I am, fucking drinking like a motherfucker. Can't get over it. Fucking stupid son of a bitch. I got to get on an island like Midway or Alcatraz or somewhere where there's no fucking chance of you getting your hands on a beer or a cigarette or anything. Here's you a cast net in the sand, dig that out. Here's you a fishing pole, and here's you a fucking Zippo lighter. You go find some sticks and catch you a fish and eat that motherfucker. That's all you got. And then I'll be all right. But until I find that place right here, as long as there's right down the road, there's whiskey. And next door, there's booze. A little bit farther down than that, you fucking get Subway if you want. Fuck, broke motherfucker. So I'm gonna figure it out, Gentry. I'm gonna tell you. I'll get it. Listen. There we go with this shit again. You think that you haven't figured out how my life's going to go. I got news for you. Yeah, you don't. I'll get it figured out. It might take me another night or two. Tonight, tomorrow night, maybe 3 or 4 nights. I'll get it figured out. But you know what's going to happen. They're going to wind up telling me. It's going to wind up being probably Chingy. I don't know. It might be one of your fucking kids. You're going to wind up telling me, you hear about Gentry? Fuck, man. Come on, don't say that. What? He ain't sending no more fucking money? Well, he was driving his ugly-ass white truck, and next thing they know, he's all fucked up. I said, well, what the fuck? What the fuck? Well, they don't know. I said, well, you know what? That's it, Roger. I knew it. The fucking lying son of a bitch. Okay. Where are y'all going to put him? We probably put him in lane number 14 in the Fort Myers Cemetery. Thank you for letting me know that right there, because I will find you. You're going to say Odom, O-D-O-M. I'm going to say Gentry, son of a bitch. And even just the other night, I was in this fucking van, and I had to piss like a mad dog. Usually I open the doors and step out. This time I said, fuck it. I opened the fucking doors. I kneeled right on the fucking bed. I pissed on the tree behind me. And I was like, you know what? If that's Gentry's headstone right there, I'm 60, going on 63 now coming up. If that's Gentry's headstone, pretend that's Gentry's headstone, and you've got, it's 12, 25 ounces. You got to piss like a mad dog. There's his headstone, and you're knocking the fucking bark off of that headstone. You don't think I'll fucking knock some sand and dirt off the bark and off the tree? I'm gonna knock some shit off your headstone, and then I'm rude enough and crude enough and socially unacceptable enough that I'm gonna sit right there with my ass, I think, on your face, wherever it is by your headstone. Then I'm gonna lean back on your headstone. I don't want to push it over. I don't want to be one of them people, because you'll go to hell if you knock a headstone over. I just want to lean on it, smoke a cigarette, lean back over my shoulder, mash it out on the headstone, say, Gentry, how you doing? You'll be like, I fucked up. I'm fucking dead. I said, uh-oh, you're dead? Really? Is that why I'm here? Yep, I'm dead. Is that why you're here? Yep. Okay, well, that's pretty much why I'm here. So, what happened? Oh, well, I did this, I did that, fucking somebody did this, somebody did that. And I'm like, well, here I am. You tell me I ain't going to make it to 125. I'll be dead in 10 years. And so now you're gone? Yeah, I'm gone. Okay, but you see I'm still here, right? Yeah, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem right, man. I got a wife. I got kids. I got everybody. I did everything. I got people that love me. I got people, and you have nothing. You have no wife. You have no kids. You have nobody who loves you. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Why do you get to go on and I'm a dead motherfucker? I said, that's the way it works. Poor son of a bitch. And I'm telling all you people that right now. I know people that have lots of money. Yeah. Howard Hughes had lots of money. No, what's the other one? What's that one? The fucking name, Apple founder. Yeah, not Jeff Bezos, whatever his name is. Yeah, he is one of the richest people in America. And I forget his name, the founder of Apple. He got, I'm trying to think of the name of that cancer right here. It's right there. He got pancreatic cancer. And with all his $155 billion, didn't do shit for him. That pancreatic cancer killed him. I don't have $55 billion. And if pancreatic cancer came after me, it wouldn't get anywhere. I'm telling you right now. I'm not going anywhere. I swear to God, I'm going to piss on everybody's fucking grave. All you motherfuckers with all your money And all your fucking, oh, I got kids and I'm married and I got a pool and I got a jacuzzi and I got this good bitch. Don't let me find where they chuck you in the fucking clay. Because I'll try to be kosher and I'll try not to be rude or mean or socially unacceptable, but I really think that I'll wind up, rubbing my flange, your flange. When you're talking about your penis, you have a shaft and you have a flange. The flange is the snake part on the front. I'm going to take the flange of my shaft and I'm going to mash it all over the name on your headstone. And I'm going to dribble some, whatever I've been drinking, whiskey, dribble some of that on there. And I'm going to get a cigarette. I'll get some Marlboros for you, so I'm not being cheap. I'm going to spin them on every letter in your name. Gentry, Thomas Odom. He's a good guy. He's a good man. He had a wife and children and brothers and sisters and daddy and mama and everything else. Okay, I know that. That's Gentry. I know all that stuff out there. But I got a little something to say about that. What do you think about this?
Running on Empty with Mr. Windy.
Let me wash a little bit of that sand off your marker. And I can't quite read that one letter in your name, so let me grind a cigarette right there. That's a little better. And then I'll hose it against. Yeah. So anyway, we're probably not even on right now, man. I don't give a fuck. I figure you probably shut me off an hour ago and I'm talking to you for fucking stupid nothing. And that's the kind of shit about you that pisses me off most. So you know what? Go fuck yourself and don't call me till you send me some money. Okay, bye.